Hey there, my name is Rose, and in this video, I want to explain to you how I became a nomad and what's the magic for me in nomadic life. So, all of us crave freedom to a certain extent, freedom in our heart, freedom in our soul, freedom in the sense of adventure. And being a nomad really allows you to explore that freedom. It really allows you to go deep inside of it and to basically do what you feel like doing every single day. For me, that was mainly surfing. So at one point, I found that my life in Amsterdam wasn't fitting anymore. Even though I really enjoyed what I was doing, like working with clients, giving them personal training, and all these things, when I was in Portugal, I had so much more energy. When I was playing around in the ocean and surfing, suddenly I had the energy back that I wanted. And that was a clear sign for me. It was a sign to change my life up and to let go of my stable life in Amsterdam and to start traveling. And this is what I've been doing for 14 or 15 years. And in these videos, I want to explain to you a little bit about how I done that. One of the first things you have to overcome as a nomad is dealing with a lack of security, a lack of stability. In your mind, security or stability are still attached to one home, to one partner, to one place, but that's not necessarily true. So I remember when I left my house in Amsterdam that day, or when I was about to leave the next morning, and I was lying there at night with just a mattress in my room. And I was thinking, what the heck am I doing? What the heck am I doing? Why am I doing this? But at the same time, there was a voice in my head whispering that it was the right thing to do. And this what the heck, what was I doing was this fear that was spiked inside of me, because what if I let go of everything I knew and of all the stability and I chose another life? And there was a silence force which was powerful enough to carry it. But just know that when you start a nomadic life, probably you will run into these fears also. And you'll run into this having to switch your sense of security, your sense of stability from outside, from a house, from a place to inside. And this is what it nomadic life gave me. After 14 years, I now have a sense of stability inside of me, and I carry it wherever I go. I know that I can feel at home anywhere, with anyone, at any place. And this is such a power and such a gift, and it took me a long time. But I just want to take you a little bit through the journey because I think it can help you to understand a little bit more. And at that point, I had no clue what was happening to me. I was basically just figuring out the wheel by myself. So it's normal that when you choose or when you're thinking about starting a nomadic lifestyle, you will run into this fear and it will shake you and it will shiver you. Because it is not just something, it is you choosing to create a sense of stability in other things than most people find it. So, what I want to say with this video is that you should allow yourself to be shivered, to be shook, and to really see if you have this voice inside of your heart, which is still saying it's the right thing to do. The heart is always right, and the heart is much more powerful than the mind. But the mind kind of shouts louder. It has a more of a screaming nature, and it will allow that shivering. And I think it's impossible to skip this phase as a nomad. You will simply encounter it, maybe straight away, probably straight away when you start thinking or making the decision, or maybe later on your journey in little parts and pieces. So I hope with this video I explained you a little bit what it can be like, and just checking whether I was actually recording. Classic. Um, what it can be like, and that it will happen, and that you can already prepare yourself mentally on that, and that it's not a bad thing to go through because it actually leads to a sense of stability and security within you. And with that, you are able to go anywhere in the world. My name is Rose. I've been living the nomadic life for 14 years, and I'm so happy to be sharing little parts and pieces of the journey with you.